Hey, it is time now for Recipe of the Week. This week, we are having, it's kind of like dessert for breakfast.
But it's healthy dessert, so it's okay.
And I'm not going to lie to you, I've been eating it all
Yeah, there's
day.
a little piece missing, and that's from Caitlin, who's been...
I'm not even sorry about it.
Well, I can't wait to try it. It's a healthy baked brownie oatmeal that is gluten-free and dairy-free.
Right up your alley.
Right up my alley.
That's why we found this.
And it's a great thing because your kids would not know that it's gluten and dairy-free.
No,
and you can make this ahead of time and then have like breakfast for the week.
It's delicious. So I found this actually on Instagram, sent it immediately to Caitlin Amato. This is from Erin Lives Whole. It's her blog. And as I mentioned, it was just on Instagram, and I was like, this looks outstanding. We need to make it. So here it is.
All right, so
ready?
Here's the recipe. I'm going to take care of the wet ingredients.
Yep.
You're going to take care of the dry ingredients.
Okay.
We've already preheated the oven to 350 degrees.
Yep.
And of course, our producer Becky, she went out and she got gluten-free oats. You do have to look if you are, very sensitive.
Yes.
The Bob's Red Mill, that's a great brand, but there's other ones out there.
Okay.
Otherwise, you don't really know if they're gluten-free. All right, so you're going to do that. 2 cups of that. You want to use this?
Yeah, you know what? This is
And I'll
actually,
use this for the wet.
Switch, yeah.
All right, so I need
This is
2
2
eggs.
All right, so we're doing 2 cups of the oats right into the bowl.
2 eggs into the wet area, and 1/3 cup of maple syrup.
And I love baked oatmeal because you can, I double the recipe and then put it in the fridge and like kind of meal prep.
I think it's really good because, it's hard to get everybody out the door in the morning and get breakfast. So something where they can kind of even just grab it and take it on the bus with them or, because my kids are usually like running last minute out the door with something in their hand. All right, so 1/3 cup of maple syrup, 1/4 cup of coconut oil. And I did, coconut oil is like hard in the wintertime. So I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds and then it just melts and becomes like a clear oil.
Let's see. We have 1 cup here. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because that's got more liquid in it. I'm just going to take the coconut oil here. This is 1/4 cup. I'm just going to go a little bit over and do 1/3 cup here.
All right.
Of the cocoa powder.
And I'm doing 1.5 cups of almond milk. And you could probably use coconut milk or oat milk if you had another milk that you like instead.
All right, so it's 1/3 cup of the cocoa powder. Perfect.
All right. This is actually coming together pretty quickly. All right, and just for the wet ingredients, a little bit of vanilla.
And then, let's see. Okay, it's a teaspoon.
Well, it said a teaspoon, but I just eyeballed it.
Well, that's perfect. And you know what? Fun fact, if you need a teaspoon of any kind of like extract like that, it's a capful.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
A teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay. This is all mixed up. Basically, I just whisked all the wet ingredients together.
And then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. All righty.
Okay, I think you can just... Oh, you put the salt in?
Yep.
Okay, great. So you're going to mix that up, and then I'm going to add the wet ingredients in here. And then we're going to add in a cup of chocolate chips.
Perfect.
Okay, ready?
Yep, go ahead.
I feel like you could probably add some protein powder to this too, just to
like some chocolate.
amp it up a little bit.
Chocolate protein powder.
All right, and then
the chocolate chips.
Yep. So I'm going to grease this pan with a little bit of coconut oil.
I'm just going to save a couple of the chocolate chips for the topping. The rest are going in.
Make it pretty.
These are chocolatey brownie baked oatmeal.
Yeah, listen, anything chocolate is, I'm here for it.
Smells so good. And this is easy.
Yeah, no time at all.
And like I said, you could easily double this recipe and then just have a bunch. If you've got a larger family,
well, that's the
or
thing,
if the kids want to take it, you could put. You could put this in like a muffin cup. Pop it in
little
like
individual ones.
Yep.
All right, this is ready.
Okay.
Pour it in. And then let's see how long it bakes for. So it bakes for a while, so you do have to be prepared for that. Bakes for 40 to 50 minutes or until it looks set.
Okay.
And then you're going to want to cool it for 10 minutes before serving it.
Perfect.
All right.
All right. We'll get all that good stuff.
I'm gonna kind of
in
like spread it out a little bit.
Thanks, Melissa.
Yeah, you could definitely double this recipe too and have more.
Right? But yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure that, especially because you were just talking about how you want, like, the kids to get something in their system before they head out the door. So, like, if you wanted to put, like...
Oh, yeah, are we going to add a few more on top?
Oh, sure.
Smells really good.
Sprinkle. Ooh, no, chocolate chip down.
5-second roller. We'll just leave that one. Maybe at your house, but...
Yeah, right. where you trust the floor.
Exactly.
There we go. Beautiful.
All right, so I'm going to pop this into the oven.
Okay.
And we'll have to remember to take this out in about 40 minutes or so. Oh, lower oven.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. Okay. And here we go. That'll be a nice snack for everybody around here when it's done in about 40 minutes. And here is the final product that we made earlier on this morning.
All right, we'll get that out of the way here.
I believe Becky made this one.
She did.
Becky has 2 kids at home, so and she's also dairy-free, so I feel like this is a good recipe for her to have too.
And that's why there's a chunk missing, because it was a little quality control. I was hungry and I tried it.
Oh, it's still warm. Oh my goodness. Here, I'll give you a bigger piece.
Thank you.
I'll take this small piece and I'll give you this bigger piece. Since you've been here since the wee hours of the morning, you need a little bit more.
Thanks for serving, Melissa.
Oh, here's the forks.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'm super excited. You could also probably put little fruit with this, like berries, you know, strawberries or raspberries.
Delicious, yeah. It says you can topping peanut butter, whipped cream, maple syrup, or nuts, or all of the above. So I think like it just depends on what you want to top it with. It could be a little bit more desserty, or that was a technical term for everyone playing at home, or more breakfasty.
This is delicious.
Isn't it really good?
Oh my gosh, it tastes like a brownie.
It's so good.
I love it.
Trust me, I've had some already. It's
Great
really
find.
good.
Thank you so much. I'm going to make this. My kids will absolutely love it.
I promise you want to make this one at home.
All right, well, coming up, 5 great books to curl up with.